Alright, we're back. So, now that we've gotten that battle out of the way, we can do some other missions here. Go ahead and do Tristan's event here first. No, I don't want to play you two. Who else has 3? I'm gonna go ahead and do that. So we're going to fight another dragon here with Tristan. Oh god, 10k health. Oh Jesus. All dragons in this game are classified as melee units. Kind of strange that way, but that's what they're classified as, so don't ask me. I guess that we should have brought along more melee units, because Marco Polo can't tank these dudes forever. I guess we'll put Lubu in the front as well, even though she's gonna get shreked. Let's see, Ywain's gonna do a lot of damage here. We have to put her in the middle though, so Tristan is up there. We can also throw in Benkei, because she's got defense. She's got steel, so that'll help. It's actually kind of weird, because right now I can't deploy everybody if I wanted to. We'll go ahead and do this, even though that's kind of not what I wanted, but oh well, we're gonna have to deal with it. Ow. At least we will get a lot of brave for this, because we're putting we're getting a lot of attribute damage, so if that's any consolation for anything. Let's see. Wow, overdrive can't actually reach all the way. Okay, that's kind of odd. I thought it did. Let's see. She can actually use dive impact on both of them. Heavy smash, wild scratch. Okay. Ooh, take a look at this. Or should we attack those two? Cave dragon. Nah, we'll attack these two. Wrecked. Wrecked. Alright, it's now time to advance the troops! Nine defense, huh? Oh, well, this'll be a long fight. As you can see, we're not doing a lot of damage right now. I suppose Braun Laven's got something to say about it, though. Cool. That's 3 crits in a row, by the way. Okay. Tristan constantly slipping on stuff. A perk. A perk, he says. Alright, she also gets misfortune as her final perk, I guess, for lack of a better term. Finally, let's go ahead and do Nostradamus' event. This might actually be an H scene, now that I think about it. I have no idea what's going on. Okay, good, it wasn't an H scene. The reason why I wasn't fast forwarding through it was because I was afraid an HC might pop up. It may actually come up later. I do know that Nostradamus does have an HC of her own. Maybe it's there. It's that one. Who knows? Okay, we're going to say, or we're actually going to just straight up end the turn because we don't really care. They might actually invade now that I think about it. Nope, they didn't. Thank God. It's RNG manipulation, boys. Alright, so let's go ahead and replenish Chihaya's troops because we ain't waiting. Why is my nose so sniffly right now? Okay, Atlas can use that. We're actually going to deploy Atlas, so we're going to give Atlas this homunculus item. We're also going to give her critical damage plus 20%. God, a lot of our troops are really injured right now. More so than usual, I want to say, so. Let's see, how do I best want to do this? Is anyone using the 50% one? I was under the impression that someone was still using it. Oh, never mind, it was Joan of Arc. So give Marco Polo that one. Okay. So Charlemagne's still using the 30% item. Who's using a 20% item? Cambyses. That's gonna take some time. Alright. Take Lancelot's pearls off. Give her back her luck items. Oops, that's not what I meant. And we'll give one of them to Sasaki Kojiro and the other one to Hannibal. Voila. And we got a couple more items that aren't being used right now and we should give to somebody. I guess we'll give Balin the plus 15 turns thing. I don't really care. What was the other one again? It's the Topaz one. Who's a good tank? Needs it most. Caesar. Why not, right? Okay. Now we've done that. Let's go ahead and fight the final battle at Camelot. Here we come, King Arthur. All your waifus are belong to us. Hey, the heart counter. This is probably not the kind of music that should be playing when we're fighting against Arthur in the final battle, but it's alright. Sadistic chivalry. So they're basically stomping on zombie heads right now, if you can imagine that. Okay, whatever. We're over it. Okay, so this is actually a two-part battle, because King Arthur is supposed to be fighting us right now, but we have to get through her front ranks first. So we're not gonna use our best units like Chai and people like that. We're gonna just send out our secondary units. So for this one, we will. God, what will we do? We're actually gonna deploy Yoshitsune up in the front row, and we will go ahead and deploy Alexander and who else? Actually, do put him like that. Yeah, I like that. We actually. Do I want to do that? Who is it? Alexander gets really strong, but the problem is that Mordred, if we get a chance to use her Clarent, she's not going to do a lot of damage because, you know, obviously, Clarent can only go in a straight line and shit like that. So I guess that way is better. I'm not too sure. I just think it's really strong, though. I would like to say. Let's see. Kublai Khan, I guess, like that. Nah, I want to take advantage of Alexander's passive, so let's go ahead and deploy one more frontliner here somewhere. not really too sure who I wanted though. Ashoka, maybe? Nah, her hero skill doesn't really hit anybody. Hero skills are serious business, man. Caesar? Nah. So indecisive! Aristotle, or Archimedes, why the hell not? Hey, one brave at the start of battle. Cool. I'm down with that. Okay. We're just gonna go ahead and build up some brave instead of going after the weak units first, because... Let's see... Because if we give them brave, they all have hero skills, so they're just gonna Shrek us a new one if we actually do try to attack their weak rifle units. Go ahead and apply defense -1 to soften them up a little bit. Ooh, that actually killed it. Cool, nice. Just a little bit of a bonus. Ouch, that did a lot of damage. I actually wasn't expecting that to kill. But hey, I just did. Okay, we can use this though. This should insta-kill both of them. Should. Cool. It did. Now we're gonna give them hella brave though, because that's typically what says Yoshitsune Senbon Zakura actually does. It just gives hella brave. But hey, it's alright. They only got one more unit remaining, so that's fine. You would think that armored shells would be an explosive attack, but I guess it isn't. Okay, so that's the first phase of this battle done. At least I'm pretty sure that's how this thing works. I could be very wrong. More monies. Okay, so this should be the final battle against King or Queen Arthur. In addition, because we haven't defeated, well, we have defeated Gawain and Galahad, but the problem is we haven't captured them because they retreated after we beat them. So now we have to fight all three of them at once. This is gonna be a pain in the ass, isn't it? Whatever. The battle it is. Now that I think about it, I probably should have replenished Percival's troops. She can be very useful here. Mistakes have been made. In any case, we'll try going on without it. I do kind of want to deploy Oda Nobunaga, because she can do a lot of damage to Arthur right off the bat. The problem is she's not going to last 2 seconds. I could just use her as bait. And when she, when her unit gets annihilated, she'll give us a lot of brave anyway because of all the attribute damage she's gonna take. That is actually a legitimate, whatchamacallit, strategy. It's kind of bad because I was actually thinking that having Percival right there would be really great. I kinda also want to deploy K too, but if I deploy K, then I can't use Kublai-Khan. And I kinda like Chihiya's stats as they are now because of Kublai-Khan's embrace. Plus, if you also get a chance to use Ruwing, then that's also pretty nice too. In any case, we can deploy 2 more. The problem is, which 2? We could actually deploy Ashoka, because her hero skill can actually hit all three of them at once. So go ahead and deploy her. And I guess Balin too. Because if we manage to have the chance to use conversion, then nah, it's only gonna hit these two. Scratch that. I find this pre-final battle music better than the actual music itself when you actually get into battle. Very weird how I think that. The indecisiveness. Just hurry up and pick someone already. Fuck it, Tristan. Why not? She's got a hero skill, so she's gonna do work. Hopefully. Ow, that's a lot of damage. We don't really need to worry about Bordwin, the generic commander, because she's not really all that important right now. We'll go ahead and attack Gawain because she's got very low defense, so we're good. That means we can do a lot of damage to her in a very short amount of time. Wow, Kublai Khan actually does a surprising amount of damage. Now that I think about it. Bordwin, we don't really need to care about Bordwin for now. Alright, cool. Damn, she's gonna go ahead and attack Kublai Khan first? Alright. It's a bit surprising. Oh, we can actually use Pillars of Ashoka now. Cool, let's see what this does. Slam. 4k damage flat? I'm down with that. Well, Queen Arthur's a little bit stronger than that, so. We did get 5 Brave back, so. Speed down. It could be a lot worse. All things considered, it's not going to affect the outcome of this battle too much. I mean, that's the thinking anyway. We use Korshu, and thankfully it'll go immediately. Bludgeon, Bordwin. It's given some Brave, but Boris is probably going to kill them all before that. Never mind, it won't actually kill. But it will severely soften them up and debuff them. Ouch. Area shot. These two, she might actually kill. We'll see. Oh no, she doesn't. She didn't kill. She did kill Galahad, so that's nice. Shihaya will kill off Bordwin. Okay, so here's the scary thing. We can't kill Arthur. Which means she's going to get off, what is it? Her Excalibur attack. So I suppose the only thing we can do right now is weaken her as much as we can and hope that Chihaya can survive Excalibur. Boris and Kublai Khan guaranteed will not. It's not even there's no question about that. Actually, Boris did. Huh, interesting. Well, Kublai Khan won't survive. That's for goddamn sure. So we'll just go ahead and tank that. It's not really worth using Hyperbaric because we're about to win anyway. So she'll survive that, barely. And guess what? Movie endings are so great. Hero attack versus hero attack. That's what I like to see. DBZ moments, boys. Okay, so. Okay, so Balin destroys the pendants on the last 2 knights. And King Arthur, or not King Arthur, Chihaya takes care of the pendant on Queen Arthur. I keep calling her King Arthur. God damn it. Bad habits. Okay, so now finally the war against Britannia is concluded. And they give you a nice CG. It looks like she's gonna die, but it's alright. She's just out of it right now. And some really melodramatic dialogue that I'm pretty fucking sick of. And now, thanks to our efforts, now, the Knights of the Round Table are reunited with their queen. The problem is, Mu is up to no good again. So now they're, we don't know what they're planning right now. Mu or whatever. We don't know what she's been doing. Okay. So that's another mystery that we can solve for another day. Back to Yamatai. We bring Queen Arthur over to Japan. Okay, so they introduce themselves, blah 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 blah. Queen Arthur flirts a little bit more. Okay, so where is Mu now? We don't know still. Galahad, Gawain, and finally Queen Arthur. They all join us. Wonderful. Well, at a party. Now that we got all three of them, now we can start on the character events. Naturally. It's an underwear thief. More Balin's events now that we've gotten Galahad and Gawain. Hey, Michelangelo. How many pre-tournaments are gonna be? Goddamn. And Boars events. Considering that Boars, we get Boars so early into the mid-game, well, not early, but we get her relatively early compared to all the other knights. Her character events don't start until, like, a lot later. Because we do need Queen Arthur in our roster. So, it's kind of strange to think about it, but that's what happens. Alright, cool. So, this video is probably around 23 minutes long, so we're going to save it right here. We're coming back. We're going to go ahead and do all these character events.